Hey guys, what's going on? Did you know you can use a dog wipe as a wet wipe for your hands if your hands are all gross and sweaty? It's true. They're not just for dogs anymore. How are y'all doing? Let me pull up the chat. I'm actually just looking at a camera of my face right now. No, it's not dog poo. I just get sweaty. Yes, unused dog wipes. Obviously. Obviously, guys, get that dog wipe sponsorship. Funny that you mentioned that. Let me ask you guys a question. Do you guys like it when I will go through my emails and like read out the fucking goofy ass shit sponsorships that I get, or talk inside baseball about the industry or whatever, about the reality of streaming? Because I remember a while ago, like quite a long time ago, I used to think, or people would say, it's tasteless. It's supposed to be professional and and all that. I don't really care for that kind of idea. I don't care for the idea that everything professional has to be behind closed doors, because it always creates an era. Sorry, not an era. It always creates like this feeling that leads to people getting like bad deals or whatever like that. But today, and it also gets like me to be able to say is like, hey, you know who's like really chill? Everyone I've ever talked to at Capcom. Everyone who I have ever talked to at Capcom has been super chill and really helpful. Something that I can't say for every company. But the reason that I bring this up is oh, hold on a second. All right. So I got contacted yesterday or earlier this week by a gentleman who wants to sponsor the channel. Right? He wants me to do a little selling out. And I'm not going to tell you the name of the company in case the deal doesn't go anywhere, or it does go somewhere. I'll just mention it later, right? But for the time being, they want to sponsor it and be like, we'll give you some free games and social media push, or some perks. And I'm like, okay, so cool. What's the conditions, right? Like, what do you got to do? And they're like, oh, well, there's no contract, which is nice, and you back out at any time, which is good. And all that we really ask is that if you play our games, you tell people where you can get them, stuff like that, and pretty normal. And also that you be nice and you be polite. And that is when I'm like, all right, time to start typing. So the gentleman that I'm talking to is actually very professional, and he's been a pretty nice guy. And I'm like, okay, well, I think I'm a pretty nice guy, but I have to be honest. I have, in the past, specifically derided your company. And they go, oh, really? That shouldn't be too much of a problem. Was it on like a podcast or something? Could you give me a link? And I'm like, oh, no, that's not actually necessary. I can sum it up for you. And they're like, oh, like what? And I'm like, I believe I called your company a bunch of bitch, coward, shithead idiots with no morals. And he's like, and I'm pretty sure I spent a couple hours just shitting all over one of your recent releases and how it's like morally bankrupt and a complete piece of garbage. And he's like, and he's like, I'll be honest, I was asking about the niceness, and I was going to check out your channel to make sure that you're not like a racist or like hate women. And I'm like, oh, that's what you meant. Oh. He's like, but thanks for being honest. I'll tell you what, I have to check with my boss on this one. Because this is a bit more complicated than I'm used to. And I'm like, that's fair. And I'm like, oh, you don't have to worry about anything toxic. The only thing I do on this channel is fat shame my dog. And he goes, oh, what kind of dog? And I sent him a picture of Zangief. And then he sent me a picture of his dogs, who are very pretty. And now we're talking about dog snacks. It's been a very pleasant conversation. It's been very nice. And let me give you all a real genuine piece of advice for dealing with the games business, the games media business, but also the games business, and any business deal you ever have to do, ever. Someone is going to say, hey man, can I give you a call? Be it on the phone, be it over Skype, be over Discord. Hey man, we can hash out details over the phone. Do everything in your fucking power to not discuss business over the phone. For real. You want an email, you want a text conversation, and I mean, if you have a phone call, most places have some iffiness about recording a phone call or recording a whatever, right? Because when I'm talking to this gentleman, he goes, oh, it's weird. Most people are totally cool with phone calls. Why are you so cool with text? Because, like, we usually do the phone call to make sure that people feel like, we're human beings and that we're not trying to rip them off. And I go, I'll be really blunt. I used to work for Machinima. And we both had a very good laugh. Do you remember that era in which Machinima kept getting caught giving out these like nightmare contracts to people? But we would always describe that they had always been fair with us and had no problems with them. Part of that reason is that we never agreed to any details over the phone. Because you can say all sorts of crazy shit on the phone. You could say all sorts of variations of don't worry about it on the phone. And depending on your particular state, and most of these are out of California, that may or may not be important. By the way, you know what's the best? You know what's the best? Like, you know what is like genuinely like the number one signifier of like whether or not a PR person that you're, or like a management person or whoever, whatever you're talking to, is like a fucking human and not like a fucking business robot? is, oh, it's so easy. And maybe I'm playing my card here, but it's real easy. Anybody in here live in LA? Anybody here watching from LA or California? Beldaru, great. Beldaru in the chat. And Queeks and Farfetched live in LA. Fantastic. Oh, LA lawyer, in fact. Okay, great. Perfect. All right, so I've been to LA. What an absolute goddamn fake-ass shithole. Like, oh my God. Legitimately the worst place I have ever been in my life. And it is the only place outside of PAX that I have ever encountered the schmoozer. Hey, how you doing? It's been so great. We're gonna get. Don't you worry about a thing. I'm completely full of shit and have no internal monologue, and I'm basically made of fucking plastic. But you know that you can't trust me at all because I'm a piece of shit. That's why I moved to LA. And a lot of this business operates out of San Francisco, and a lot of it operates out of LA. And when you are talking to a PR person and you say the phrase, let me see where I found it. Everybody out of that shithole was a fucking LA transplant plastic humanoid asshole. And they go, ha ha, I know the type. You're like, if their feelings get hurt, run. The all-time best reaction to this ever was a guy. Some of you guys who watch Rooster Teeth stuff would know him as a guy's named Fareed. He helps me with the Rooster Teeth stuff. And I was bitching about LA, and Fareed looks at me and he's like, I'm from LA. And I go, yeah, and? So you're like an asshole, right? He goes, yeah. You got me. I'm like, ah! It was so endearing. It's legitimately like I fell in love with the man on the spot. I loved it. I love telling that story. It's just so great. Oh man. But yeah, no, there's an incredible distinction in the like, and it's funny because like there's only three types of people. There's legitimately only three types of people that you deal with in this whole business, right? There is the regular dude or lady doing their job. That's the best one. That's the best one. Then you have what I would call the synthetic business humanoid. The synthetic business humanoid will ask you about your brand. We think this is a really good fit for your brand. Fuck. And then the third one, and my personal favorite, is the one who managed to get a job working for the PR or social media of a video game company. But instead of using the company Twitter account or social media accounts, they use their personal account, which they also have a on the side Twitch or YouTube career from. And it's like, what the fuck are you doing? It looks like you're getting people to follow you so they can ask you for codes so that your Twitter following can go up, is what it fucking looks like. I ran into one of those people that was so legitimately awful around a very, very big game release that I knew 6 people who just gave up on getting codes because they were like, I cannot deal with one more fucking DM conversation with this motherfucker. People were like, I was going to get a review code early to cover this big game for my channel, and I don't even give a fucking shit anymore because I hate this motherfucker so much. Which, hey, guess what? If your job is to promote awareness of a game and your personality / style of business is so off-putting that people are fucking jettisoning coverage, you are bad at your job. Like real bad at your fucking job. Fun story from Blizzard. Friend of mine had to fire a guy they just hired because he badmouthed Blizzard the day after he was onboarded. Wow, that is kind of shocking. I was talking to somebody from Microsoft yesterday who was telling me how everybody in certain departments at Microsoft are cracking wise at fucking Bethesda. And joking that their teams will get rerouted to do fucking QA for them. Which is fucking funny as shit. I've spoken to people from Bethesda's QA department. Their QA department is excellent. The resources they devote to bug fixing are definitively not excellent. Why would you want Bethesda to QA anything? Their QA department is excellent. They just don't provide any resources for an actual bug fixing team. They have astonishingly detailed lists of bugs and causes that just sit there because no one has time to fix them. I've also been able to talk to a dev and a QA at Bethesda, and guess what? It's the engine. It's literally just the engine. They hate that engine. They fucking hate that engine so much. Bethesda QA legitimately gets to save time because they can look at like the list of Skyrim bugs, and when Fallout 4 comes out, they can run through that list and find a bunch of them and be like, still there. Still there. Yep, that one too. Uh-huh. Yep, still there. So one of the things Mr. Fields was talking about was that when a company gets bought by another company, the absolute minimum that you should expect is that it gets way worse. At best, output will remain the same quality. And the Bethesda one is slightly different in my mind because Bethesda's management was so short-sighted that literally any management change that wasn't like Activision Blizzard has to be an improvement. Has to be an improvement. Also, Microsoft likes shipping games that are polished. Microsoft, like when Gears of War was coming out, those games, at least the first one, was supposed to ship with 0 known bugs. And it did ship with 0 known bugs. Now, we all found bugs in like 2 seconds in Gears of War. But Microsoft doesn't tend to like what's called known shippables. Known shippable is, yeah, it's broken. Yeah, fuck it. Right? All right. But yeah, very positive interaction with this brand man. Always happy to have positive interactions. A lot of shitheads in this business.
Did you drink your coffee?
I did drink my coffee.
All of it?
I think there's like 10% at the bottom.
Okay, good.
Paige is here to keep me caffeinated. I thought you were going upstairs.
Well, I was, but someone doesn't want me to accomplish anything, so
I mean, I know it's me.
No, that dog.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Here comes Pucho.
And then watch, he'll fall asleep. No interest in me.
Come here, Pucho. How you doing? High five. Ooh, that's a good boy. Ain't he sweet? Oh, he made the dog flappy noise. Hey. Hey, come here. Come here. Oh. He did a tweet earlier today. He did a big tweet by jumping on my numpad. Ain't that right? Oh, he's so squishy. All right. Zangief? Speak. Speak. No, not enough. Speak. Not enough. Speak. 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 There you go. He hates it. He hates it. Goodbye. He has had his food now. He cares not for the rest. Like that dog. He's a good dog. All right. Let's start thanking the peepo. And then I gotta fix the autofocus on this piece of shit. And then after we thank it to peepo, we can take a look at some spaceships. and then dismantle them for wage slavery. So let's thank the scratch on my foot, which is not my balls, I promise. Paige, can you confirm I'm not scratching my balls?
It's true.
I'm scratching my foot.
I would love to throw you under the bus, but that was not the balls. He has to, like, travel into the rabbit hole that is, like, the fupa.
Paige.
And then he digs into his torso, and then he rings the bell. I don't know if you know this. There's a small cathedral underneath Pat's tum-tum.
Mm-hmm.
He has to ring the bell, and then the small giant climbs down from the top of the steeple and scratches it for him.
Yeah, it's the dank parish. Hey, Oko kicked in $5. Thanks, Ayoko. Hey, Pat, quick tip for Hardspace. You don't get penalized for throwing incompatible parts into different bays. All you lose is the money that you would have gained from putting them in the right spots. You don't have to separate out every piece. Okay, so that's opportunity cost. Got it. Trin kicked in $5. Thanks, Trin. Hardspace was fantastic when it first hit early access. Excited to see what's changed since. Hope you enjoy it. I probably will. BMR and friends kicked in 5 months. Hey, Pat, thanks for getting me in a 14. Did you get the baseball cap yet? I did, but I actually switched back to my Puff Puff beret because I've been wearing it for so many years. My character looked weird without it. Val Cheese sub for 6. 6 months of pain and gain. Stream Baby starting to move? Yes. Dunmark kicked in 6 months. Here a money, gamer bussy Fitzschnetz man. Please do not talk about my gamer bussy fishnets. Don't need that shit. Mike SSDD sub for 11. Thank you, Mike. Pocket Bear Illustrator sub for 2. Druzy sub. Thanks, Druzy. Snowy Break kicked in 4 months. Hey, man, I love your work. It's gotten me through depression, anxiety, and awful dysphoria. As of last Friday, I'm celebrating a year on HRT. Thanks for helping a girl stay somewhat sane and alive throughout this past decade. Much love from Snowy. Congratulations on your year-long anniversary of HRT. I hope it's going well for you. And I'm glad to be of any service whatsoever. Though, I mean, I think I'm just sitting here going blah, 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 and telling stories about crap that nobody cares about. But if it helps you, that's great. Tool of Paranoia, sub for 15. Says, red pill me on the streaming world. Don't know what that means.
What does that mean?
I think, you know, these combinations of donations are pretty perfectly timed. Because I think the funniest thing about the term red pilling is that there is a easily deciphered message of the Matrix is that the red pill is actually estrogen.
Isn't it estrogen?
Yes. And was a kind of hint to the Wachowskis transitioning. Which, unfortunately, I think it was Lily Wachowski that went on Twitter that was like, just fuck all you motherfuckers. This red pill shit. But it's like, you red pilled? You sure you're saying what you think you're saying? Titty Skittles. Fuck! That term is great!
Titties?
Oh.
I love it.
Back in the 90s, most HRT was just little red Skittles. Yeah. I thought I did tweet going live. Pretty sure I did. You probably just didn't see it. Let's go check out my Twitter. What? It didn't tweet again? Ah! That's the third time I wanted to tweet. It didn't tweet. Dog stole the tweet. It's true. He ate it. You don't remember Nero Nero transitioning in the Matrix, Pat? Well, first of all, their name was Neo. And second of all, the primary antagonist of that movie spends an inordinate amount of time referring to Neo by his given name, not the name he chose for himself.
Oh yeah, he dead names him, doesn't he?
Like, an enormous part of the final fight is that he keeps calling him Mr. Anderson.
And he over-enunciates it. Mr. Anderson.
Sure does.
Huh.
With that context, man, it's all there. It's really obvious.
Yeah.
And the fact that, like, The Matrix was such, like, a dude bro cool-ass movie that got adopted by certain personality types, only for it to be like, it's probably a trans analogy. Or at the very least, it can easily be read as a metaphor for it, is fucking hilarious. Do you remember Switch?
Switch.
The character Switch?
Oh yeah.
Switch was played by a masculine-looking woman. Switch was originally supposed to be a character who was one gender in the real world, but whose Matrix self was the other gender. But the fucking studio wouldn't go for it.
I remember
So-
thinking they were very androgynous.
So they ended up going for somebody androgynous.
Huh.
And it's kind of like, let's say like maybe it's not necessarily about transness. Let's say it just happens to be able to be read in that context, like Death of the Author kind of thing. It is kind of great, and I'm speaking as somebody who obviously isn't trans. I'm talking ostensibly for someone else or for other people. But I would imagine it would be great that in a new popular movement about your identity, that you can go back and go, hey, this film, this very popular and beloved film that came out before the popular zeitgeist of this identity movement is actually about me.
Yeah.
Like, I can go back and go, oh, wait, no, that one counted for real.
That's cool.
Just like Guess Who's Coming to Dinner can apply to all sorts of shit. Man, Guess Who's Coming to Dinner fucking rules. Have you seen it?
No.
Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah?
Sidney Poitier is so fucking classy and handsome. Holy shit. And then they remade it with Bernie Mac and Ashton Kutcher, and you're like, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? Oh. They remade it with Bernie Mac and Ashton Kutcher, and it was like, can you believe my daughter brought home a white boy? It's like, you live in the United States. Like, fucking 70% of people are white.
Well, I think they just wanted to go for that. There's a whole specific thing, though, with that.
Sure. But at
It's different.
But at the same time, Ashton Kutcher's no goddamn Sidney Poitier.
Is Ashton Kutcher. He's doing his best.
No, he's not. He was doing his best. He was doing his best with Butterfly Effect, and he shouldn't have. He really shouldn't have. Fucking, that movie sucks.
You suck.
I do.
Yeah.
Moving on. Well, hopefully that was an enlightening aside. Tabari, so for 27. Inside Baseball is the best baseball. Keep sharing those zany business emails.
Was there a development?
No, but I was talking to them about the recent business contact that I had with somebody who wanted to sponsor me, and I was like, well, I have said some things about your company that you should probably know.
Yeah.
And they were like, what? It's like, I've called you morally bankrupt bitch coward idiots.
Yes, of course.
And I said that your CEO was the devil, and etc. And he was like, yes, interesting. Yes. I'm gonna have to take this up the chain.
At least you're transparent. You gotta give you that, you know?
Oh, you weren't here for this part. Do you know why they asked me to be like nice and shit?
Why?
Yeah, they wanted to go. They go and watch your stream to make sure you're like not racist or like hate women or something.
Yeah.
But instead, I interpreted it as shitting all over their company. So
Oh,
I could have,
that's why she wanted
I could
to-
probably have skipped that part.
Well.
And
whatever.
oopsie doodles.
You're transparent. I think
Yeah.
it's great.
Oopsie doodles. Do I have any zany business emails for y'all? I do not. Well, I tell you what. You know what's fun about having an influencer email? You get like a, hey, here's a code for this. And you go, I don't know what this is. What is this? Oh, this looks like shit. No wonder they give it away for free.
Patrick.
You've gotten some codes for some fucking hot garbage. I've seen it. Midnight Burst up for 11. Another month, another sub. Thanks for all the great content, Pat. You're quite welcome. Go Golem kicked in 50 months. Roman walks into a bar and says, I'll have a Martinez. The bartender says, you mean a martini? And the Roman replies, no, if I wanted a double, I would have asked for one.
Ha.
We're doing Latin jokes?
That's right. Get fucked.
Fucking okay. Vexilus kicked in 500 bits. Thank you, Vexilus. Hey, Pat, on the subject of bullying, I lost a friend due to him ranting over his child being suspended for aggressive bullying, including pantsing somebody, saying PC culture these days make a harmless prank assault. And I'm like, motherfucker, it was never harmless and it was always assault. And you can tell he was the asshole back in the day.
Yep.
Oh, fuck that piece of shit.
Yep. French over. Bye.
Like, I think I'm pretty sure I've told this story before, right? Fucking asshole tased me in the middle of math class, right? There's no context in which PC culture goes, oh, kids these days are pussies, right? If you tased a man in the middle of the street, you would go to jail.
Yeah.
You wouldn't get a 3-day suspension. Yeah, with a stun gun. Not with like the shooter ones, but like one of the ones like Catwoman has in Batman Returns. He stole it from his older brother, brought it to school. Thought it'd be funny.
How did he not like get suspended or expelled? Isn't that a weapon?
Yeah.
Did anything happen?
But it's a
to him?
definitively non-lethal weapon.
Yeah, but that's kind of what happened to him?
You got a 3-day suspension.
What an asshole.
Mm-hmm. How'd he sneak that into school? He put it in his pocket.
This was before stuff.
Even still, we don't do that shit up here.
Yeah.
That metal detector shit.
Yeah, that's true.
But also, like, your friend, like, all he did was pants him. I can't believe it's assault. It's like, if you went to a guy's job and punched him in the stomach and pantsed him, you'd get arrested because it's assault.
Yeah, there would be consequences. That's not cancel culture. That's consequences for extremely piss poor actions. It's like,
Oh, all sorts of shit went on at my school. It was fucking awful.
Oh, it can't hear me.
Yeah, I muted you for dog noise.
See, look, now he's asleep. If I go upstairs, he's gonna freak out.
Yeah, well, he loves you.
Oh, ouch.
Your former friend's a fucking asshole, and you were right to get rid of them because you don't need... That could only end in worse than the way you ended it. That will, like, that kind of person will eventually do something to you
Yep.
and go, it's not that big of a deal. I just ran over your dog. They're just an animal.
Well, okay, that's that's a lot. That's escalation. But I gotta say, like, I wish we could normalize burning the occasional bridge for healthy reasons. Like, I think that I think there's so much stigma of when you're like, yeah, no, I don't talk to them anymore.
Gotta stay polite to everybody forever.
You gotta keep it pleasant.
You have to be nice.
Like, I'm not gonna suffer I will never suffer a friendship the way I have.
Oh yeah, it's terrible.
Never again. Quote unquote
Terrible.
friendship. Quote
Terrible,
unquote
terrible.
friendship. Unbelievable.
It's like, why are you being so rude to Jimmy? He tried to stab me, teacher.
You're so emotional.
Well, you still
I
have to
this-
do
I
your
have
group
some
project, and your
Yeah.
names are together.
Yeah, I love that you're so emotional about this. Yeah, I got some feelings about you pantsing me, Tim.
Oh, I didn't get that one.
Or whatever.
I didn't get the emotional thing. I got like you're being unreasonable.
Well, I'm a woman,
Yeah,
so
you-
the second I'm like, hey, I really didn't appreciate when this happened in like the calmest, nicest way. Well, I don't know why you have to be so emotional about it. As I'm just sitting there calmly saying, hey, please don't, or something like that.
For real though, the
So
problem with like I would define the single largest problem for bullying in schools is the fact that fully 50% of teaching staff are either bullies themselves or really just don't give a single shit at all. The only class I ever didn't get bullied inside of in my entire time in high school was my 9th, 10th, and 11th grade English classes. Because the story that I told during Sea of Solitude, where somebody threw all my shit out the window and I got in trouble in the next class, when my English teacher saw that shit, or noticed that it happened, she looked at the bully and said, "What are you, stupid? What's wrong with you?" Like, and shamed him for like 10 minutes. And he never pulled that shit in that class again because she humiliated the fuck out of him. That's a good teacher right there. That's an old teacher right there.
Yeah.
That was my favorite teacher ever. Not because she defended me and not because she shamed that bully, but because she was old and she didn't give a fucking shit. She was like 80.
Sometimes those are the best ones. No time for bullshit.
Like the kind of teacher that would just tell a kid, like, not that they're stupid, but that they were lazy and that they fucking weren't trying at all and that she didn't know why she was bothered teaching them at all. Had an English teacher like that, then the bully poured ant poison in her tea. All right, well,
Whoa. That's a murderer.
That's a
potential murderer
okay.
right there. That's not good.
And then we had the teacher who was like, "Girls, you gotta cover up. You gotta cover up. You're dressing like whores." Right?
Like,
and then that
sir.
teacher just disappeared one day. You remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Everybody had a teacher in high school that just fucking disappeared. Hey, what happened to our geography teacher? He left.
You know what's interesting? I remember that at the time it was really popular to wear these spaghetti straps, right? Now that's not technically allowed. That wasn't technically allowed at my high school. You had to have, I think it had to be 3 fingers wide, like a tank. You could wear a tank top,
Okay.
but not a spaghetti strap. And what killed me was like, you know, these like girls who would come in and they would have spaghetti straps. It's hot as fuck. It's
Yeah.
hot as fuck. The air conditioner's not good. Hotter than hell. And they're wearing spaghetti straps because that was popular at the time and that's what they were wearing. And they'd be sent home or forced to wear these giant shame shirts. But then what killed me was that this teacher's daughter, who is insanely hot,
Of course.
wore a literal belly shirt with a spaghetti strap all the time, never once got in trouble.
Yeah, no,
Ever.
we didn't have a generalized
different, but I just think
uniform
that's-
policy or anything like that. It
Yeah.
was like each particular teacher was up to like what was going on in their class. Most of them didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
The ones that did give a shit all disappeared. Like by the time I finished high school, they were all gone for no reason. For not a single reason at all.
Man, I was such a doormat. I wish I could be me who I am now.
Oh yeah.
I would, the second someone would be like, nah, 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 I'd be like, hey, how about fuck off, Kyle? Hey, Kyle, like you're, well, no, that's mean. Cause I was gonna be like, hey, Kyle, you're like 5'2", I'm 5'4". Like I could like eat you if I wanted. This tiny skinny dude would like bully the fuck out of me. Like, I mean, the fuck out of me constantly. I will never forget. He shit on me because I was wearing like some it was pajama day. And I wore these adorable The Monkees pajamas, like the band.
Oh man, the Monkees.
The Monkees, yeah. And it was like really cute.
That's a fucking target for bullying if I ever heard one.
He's like, and I showed up and like some people wearing pajamas, but not that many. He bullied the fuck out of me and I never wore them again. I was so embarrassed. And looking back, it's like he was such a, here's the thing, I think that short men are super hot.
Thank you.
Right? Love it. Pat's 5'2", I love 5'2". 5'2", 5'2", eyes of blue, yum, love it. But I know that he was so insecure about it that if I had just had the nuts to be like, you're 5'2", Kyle, don't talk to me. Right?
That would have been
Which I would never say to anyone who's 5'2", because 5'2" men can be like super hot. Love it. I love short men. But I know that it would at least have gotten him off my back. Yeah. And I wish I could have done that.
It's funny because I'm thinking back, like I knew a kid named Kyle, and Kyle got occasionally bullied, not too much. He was a kid that was born with a slight physical handicap. Well, it's a little more than slight. He didn't have his left arm up to the elbow.
Oh my god.
Right. So he had he either had the robot arm with the hook, or he usually actually just didn't have it.
Okay,
he
to
did
be
everything.
fair, that's really cool.
He did things one-handed. In elementary school, kids would tease him, and then he'd whoop their fucking ass. Oh man, he was super tough. But then in high school, that shit all stopped because he was best friends with the Mormon kid at school. Mm-hmm. And the Mormon kid, Daniel, was one of the nicest guys I'd ever met in my life.
Oh yeah.
But he wasn't allowed to do anything because his parents were like real Mormon.
Yeah.
But what he would do is he would work out and do martial arts. So he was fucking. He was one of those 16-year-olds that was just like hard like a rock. Like he was super fucking ripped and big.
Yeah, yeah.
And also like was training all day how to kick your ass.
Cool.
And he'd never threaten anybody. He was actually always very cheerful and nice. But he would always be hanging out with Kyle, and nobody wanted to fucking fuck with that, ever.
He also had a hook for a hand, which is badass. You just said he had a hook for a hand.
Yeah, occasionally.
I don't care if you have a hook for a hand once.
He didn't wear the hook very often.
Doesn't matter, Pat. The fact that you could, for any reason, have a hook on your hand next time I see you, I'm not gonna fuck with you. That shit rules.
And I can vouch, because I ended up joining the martial arts class that Daniel was in.
Oh, really?
And he kicked the fucking shit out of me. No problem. Like, absolutely no fucking issue at all. Like, I would rather fucking fight the teacher than Daniel.
Yeah.
Because the teacher would take it easy on you. And Daniel was like, haha, this is fun! And toss you like 4 feet.
Pat, do you know martial arts?
A little.
Pat used to TA.
Yeah, occasionally. With the self-defense class for the women, because the self-defense class for the women, when Daniel was not available, he'd be like, I need somebody I can trust. And Michael and the other guy seem like scumbags, and I don't want them to know what's in the women's self-defense course.
Pat likes getting beat up by women.
Haha.
Consensually. Am I right?
Like you can beat anyone up.
I'm very strong, please believe me.
I had to quit that class because since I was the smallest, I ended up being the training dummy for all the cool throws and
TA is like teacher's assistant. He would assist the instructor.
And the instructor would be like, "Okay, I'm going to show this off, Pat." I'm like, "Oh my fucking god, every single throw." Sucked. Legitimately fucking sucked ass. Barophonics sub for 23, thank you. Soda McLeod for 18 and Ebony Crow for 33.
Dude, if we have a kid,
all right,
our kid will be the nicest kid.
Hopefully.
Oh, I will. Whoa. Oh,
Here's the thing.
If I ever hear so much as if a parent comes and goes, hey, your little Jimmy Boivin said something not so nice to little Timmy, I will ground him so hard.
See, here's the thing. We discussed this a couple days ago, and I was like, if my child turns into a bully, I will simply drown them.
No, with love. With love.
And you were like,
And
no,
discipline.
don't drown the child.
Yes, please don't drown a child with anything but discipline and character building exercises. Thank you.
You know what builds character? Oxygen.
Patrick. No.
That doesn't make sense, actually.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Here.
But I can't. Can you imagine you and I creating like a bully?
Yeah.
How would we do that?
If they turned out evil.
Well, you just pay attention.
You can
and
have an evil kid.
Not if you pay attention
No,
and you're
some
like,
of them are just born evil.
Patrick, I'm not gonna push out an evil child.
You don't know that. There
I
could
know
be like
it.
A full moon and
No, well then
and
I'll just
some the stars.
and
or
not
whatever.
no. My child would be the coolest.
Ultraviolet kicked in 10 months. Thanks, Violet. Thanks for being cool. Zoom school initially proved terrifying due to the weight of eyes, but your chillness inspired me to not fall apart and act like a human. Keep on keeping on. I say I can't tell if you're a student or a teacher. But, I mean, it's either or. Zigzy suffered for 3. 3 months. That's 1 year on Pluto. Is it? Huh. What? But Pluto's really slow. Snacking on chips. Sub for 27 says, hey, hey, ho, 25 more months to go. Thank you. Shrook sub for 5. Thanks, Shrook. Nerd Scott kicked in $6.66. Hey, Pat and Paige. Much love and congrats on the engagement. Even my friend, bitch Ricky. Wow, even my bitch friend, Ricky, is excited for it. Love y'all.
Aw, thank you.
Say hi to bitch Ricky for us.
Thank you, Nerd Scott. Thank you, bitch Ricky.
And your favorite Sheba sub for 32 days. Hot damn, almost 3 years now. I'm looking forward to you breaking down some ships today. Oh, thank you. All right. Boop. And a boop. I'm all liquided up. And the game is on. And now that I realize we've been talking for an hour, right before we start the game, it would be a great time for me to empty my balls of pee-pee. So I'll be right back.
You're so gross.
Let's go.
And we're back. Hey, gang, what's going on? Oh. Garagon sub for 6. Thank you. And Coward Man kicked in 5. Thanks, Coward Man. Pat used the example of why are you being hard on Jimmy because he stabbed me as a ludicrous version of that. I want to point out that I literally had that happen to me and I got suspended for a week after some kid stabbed me in the face. Why are you two kids fighting? I'm not fighting. I'm being attacked. Suspended.
Yep. I'm defending myself, sir. Suspended.
I'm not defending myself. I'm running away. You two kids are fighting. Way to just perfectly turn a kid into somebody who will never respect any form of authority ever.
Yep.
No matter how reasonable. And last but not least, Baby and Shar, sub for 15, says, congratulations, Pat and Paige. My comment calling you a coward, you must have already planned on asking her at that point, huh? Yeah. Either way, you two deserve each other. Thanks for everything. 15 months already sub. Can't wait for 15 more. And then 15 more after that. Ha 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 ha. All right. Into Hardspace Shipbreaker, which I now realize I did not actually set up before the stream. Ha! But I did it. I did it just now. That's what's important. Is there any fucking sound in this game? Oh no, because I turned the sound off.
Excuse me.
Ha ha ha. Ha. I initially played this game on a controller, and let me tell you, do not play this fucking game on a controller. Just don't. Fuck, it sucks. Any game that where is my controller?
I don't know. I didn't touch it.
I found it. Any game that uses clicking the sticks for tilting your camera on an axis can go straight to hell. Upcoming progression reset. What progression reset? Why do I keep getting into these games right before they get big updates that screw up progression? Like right before. Like Satisfactory is getting an update that is changing the game's mechanics this coming Tuesday. Yeah. Next week I'm going to be restarting Satisfactory. Might stream it later in the week after I get back up to where I was progression-wise on the last stream. Alright. So, what do we want to do? We have Open Shift. It removes the shift timer and oxygen drain for a relaxed experience. Nuh-uh. Standard, unlimited lives. Work on the clock. Time is money. Limited, can't do it yet. Oh shit.
Gesundheit.
Excuse me. All right. Unlimited, can't do it. It requires rank 4, and no revival is rank 4. So we're gonna go with standard. Humankind has industrialized much of the solar system. Earth has deteriorated into a place of squalor and decay. Sorry for covering the subtitles with my head. In orbit, a new breed of worker has emerged, the Shipbreaker. The labor is extremely dangerous, but for a select few... Screen frozen? Wait, what? Are you sure it's frozen? I think I'm just oh, it's totally frozen. Huh. Yeah, that's interesting. Let's try that. Alright. We're gonna try that again. Apparently window capture is disliked by Hardspace Shipbreaker. Not sure what's up with that. Game capture seems to work just fine, though. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Let's try that again. Huh? Huh? Can I skip this, please? I cannot skip this. My apologies. All right, back to standard. And we're going to try this again. Humankind has industrialized much of the solar system. You see my head is covering the text. Earth has deteriorated into a place of squalor and decay. In orbit, a new breed of worker has emerged. The Shipbreaker. The labor is extremely dangerous. But for a select few, the hazard pay is worth the risk. This is basically undersea welding / undersea salvaging, but space. Undersea welding, that's some good dollars, but you will die. So I like the setup of this email. All right. So you get over here, food shortage and something contamination. So shit sucks. Here's my Shipbreaker application. Underneath it, bill past due, credit transfer declined, payment required. Any rations, dude? Please respond. Dad's sick again. Bill past due. Something. Application denied. So this person is at the fucking end of their rope before jumping on shipbreaking. So let's view an update on our application status. This application is when I knew this game was like legitimately something very special. I highly suggest you read these. Congratulations, citizen whatever. Congrats on acceptance in the links paved the way to the Galaxy program. From over 124.8 million applicants, you were chosen based on above average, exceptional physical and cognitive ability. Participation in this program can be lucrative and rewarding, depending on a willingness to follow the vision and processes of the Lynx Corporation. You've been assigned to Salvage Station 42, designation Morgan. The station has currently no additional personnel, but if you are able to demonstrate the ability to build and grow a profitable operation, a number of exciting opportunities await you. Remember, employment in the Pave the Way of the Galaxy program is at the sole discretion of the Lynx Corporation and can be revoked at any time. Acts of insubordination or malice will not be tolerated. On receipt of your electronic signature, a shuttle will be deployed immediately to your current location to deliver you to your post. Training will commence immediately upon arrival. Finalize your info on the following pages to confirm employment. Oh, let's go out and fill our thing. Lynx work account tracking employee social hub required employee account name. Please enter an account name below. Profanity or an anti-corporate slang jargon is not accepted. Okay. Select your revival package. We proudly offer our body and mind revival program to new employees. Below are the details of your selected revival package. Terran Health Board advisory, cloning has a 0.02% chance of DNA corruption. Unlimited clones, but each clone costs 150,000 credits. Voice ID identification. To verify your identity, confirm the voice file you submitted in your original application. This is where you choose your little voice thing. This one. Orientation preference. Select orientation scheme for your personal mobility unit. Studies indicate the proper orientation settings improve productivity by 40%. By the way, you guys can hear the game audio, right? It's just for some reason this shit is super fucking low, because it's low for me too. Standard. Meal preference. Our food process can serve a variety of dietary preferences. Food cost is based on current market value and may change over time. We got chicken, we got plastic-free food, we got vegetarian, and we got entomatarian. If you don't know what that is, that's all bugs. We're gonna go with plastic-free food. Press agree to every statement. I have no criminal record in the Terran or Martian zones. A record in the Jovian frontier is acceptable. That's right. Get fucked, everybody past Jupiter. I'm not a member of and have never associated with a workers' union or any other labor interest. I've completed my annual medical exam and have been cleared of having McCullough's lung. I have no commercial or real estate interest on Luna, the asteroid belt, or the nation state of Arizona. I'll bring a positive attitude and problem-solving mindset to work every day. I understand and accept the health risks associated with long-term exposure to the Van der Waals field. And last but definitely not least, I will vote for Chancellor Chun Zhang in the Pan American Senate election. Promise. Between Lynx, Department of Reclamation, and the Laws of Solar Industries, hereby grants permission to Lynx the authority to collect, analyze, and utilize their biometric data for use for better lives and well-being of them and their co-workers, as well as for any other purposes. Employee hereby grants permission to Lynx the authority to perform psychological tests on them at any time, with or without their knowledge. Employee is not entitled to compensation for participation in these tests, but may receive additional sugar cubes. Grants permission to Lynx the authority to garnish their wages if their actions or lack thereof result in any real or potential losses from the company and or its affiliates. Employee hereby grants permission to Lynx the authority for perpetuity to record and own their DNA, to create new entities with that DNA with no restrictions or limits. Furthermore, employee agrees to pay a nominal fee for this service in the event of their death while performing the duties of their position. Lynx may execute these entities at any time for acts of gross negligence. So let's get that one straight. That's a real bottom line right there. If you die ever, your clone doesn't have the same rights as you do. Employee hereby grants permission to Lynx the authority to study, manipulate, reciprocate, and duplicate any and all of my gray and white matter at any time in the unfortunate event of my total and complete loss of memory. Employee hereby grants permission to Lynx the authority to transfer any and all unpaid debts owed to Lynx and any of its affiliates to their next of kin in the event they are terminated, disappear, and or perma-perish. Lynx reserves the right to terminate this contract at any time without notice or payment, in lieu with no requirement of sufficient cause. All right, let's certify it. Put on that white, what would it be, a white collar in space because you're an astronaut? Space collar.
Each day he steps into the yard to earn his wages working hard. I pray to the stars and heaven above to return my daddy to those he loves. There comes a time when he and death meet. Bless the next cutter that takes his seat.
You know, I'm a big fan of the blue-collar space aesthetic. There's always banjos and acoustic guitars and space trucking. think Jeff Gerstmann put out the idea of what might be my favorite idea of a space trucker, which is a dude who chain smoking in his fucking space truck, and he's got a horrible tan on one side of his body because trucking long distances in space means only one side of you would be exposed to the sun for long periods of time.
Jump in here, Cutter. It's customary to observe a moment of silence for a departing shipbreaker. You'll soon learn this type of thing doesn't happen very often up here. Okay. Well, my name is Wheaton. I'll be your eyes and ears when you're in the yard. Used to be a cutter myself until there were some, complications with one of my clone jobs, but never you mind about that. Let's get to work. Go ahead and open your work order, and let's get started.
Work order it is.
You ever want to pay off your debt like Sullivan did? It's all about completing your work orders.
All right, let's thrust. Let's thrust back. A little quiet? Yeah, it is a little quiet. How's that? Let's ascend. Break.
Alright. These next two maneuvers are tough for most worms to wrap their heads around because most of you have never spent time in zero-G. We call them rolls. Give them a shot.
I'm a fucking roll. Oh, shit. Oh, there we go.
Your training ship is right there in the middle of the yard.
Well, that's not my training ship.
Let's talk about the grapple tool for a moment, shall we? Specifically, how you use it. Now you can pull things towards you using the grapple reel ability. If you reel in an object that's lighter than you, you'll pull that object towards you. But if you reel in an object that's heavier than you, well, you're gonna pull yourself towards it. Once you've grabbed the antenna with your grapple, your HUD tells you where you should put it. You've got furnaces and processors on the left and right, while the barge is underneath the ship.
Boop. Antenna salvaged.
Credits transferred.
Whoopsie doodle. There you go. Salvage that shit.
Congratulations there, Cutter. Your very first pieces of salvage.
I fucking did it.
Another billion or so of them antenna, and you will have completely wiped out your debt. I'm kidding, of course. All right, Cutter. You ready to perform a little zero-G ship surgery?
Yeah. Ha.
Let's boot up your scanner and see what we see. Now we're looking for cut points. Think of them as the chunks of glue that hold the key structural segments of the ship together.
That right there's a cut point.
Just got the go-ahead from control to unlock your cutting tool. You may now equip the Stinger head mount. I'm uploading the final work order objective required to complete your certification rank 1 training, and yep, you guessed it. Let's get them nacelles on the barge with them new tools of yours. Now make sure you don't let your cutter overheat while you're slicing away. You can hear it chirp when it's just about to overheat, or you can keep an eye on the temperature gauge in the lower right of your HUD.
Don't worry, I got it. All right. Where do you want to go? You want to go to the barge. Alright. Come on. Pull it in. Goodbye. Oh shit. That ought to do it. Oh, that one didn't go very fast.
Salvage secured.
Got it.
That's what it's all about, Cutter. The more work orders you complete, the closer you get to hitting your certification quotas. Go ahead and see where you're at on earning your first cert.
Where am I earning my first certification? I sure would love a certification. I completed it. Fuck yeah.
Earning certs gives you access to better upgrades and perks for your tools, gear, and equipment, as well as access to more valuable ships back in your hab. Speaking of which, let's mosey on over to your personal habitation unit right now, because that's what you do when you finish your shift. You didn't think Lynx made you sleep out here in the yard, did you? Weaver out.
You know, I kind of thought they might have. These guys are assholes. Alright, here we go. Into the hab. Yes, sir. Basic certification rank 2. Thank goodness. Laser cutter. Ship class 1 certification. Currently down to 999,814,000 left.
Top of the morning to you, Cutter. As you know by now, this is your hat. I know it feels a bit flat right now, but I hear Lynx is looking into fixing it up real nice for you sometime in the near future. Anyway, says here you're gonna need an upgrade to complete your next certification rank. You're gonna like this one, Cutter. Let's check it out now, shall we?
Ooh, a modular laser cutter. I sure would love this to get a split saw license. Oh, why? Don't mind if I do.
Now let's get back to the yard so you can try this sucker out.
Oh, let's start our shift, shall we?
Okay, before we hop back in the yard, I want to show you the ship catalog. Here is where you find a selection of ships Lynx has deemed ready for salvage. As I said before, earning certifications will open up higher grade ships. But we gotta learn to walk before we run, Cutter, so let's get back to finishing your plate on that Lynx training vessel. Weaver out.
Lynx mandates each cutter salvage the maximum amount of value possible in a timely manner. Rewards and recognition may be given to top performers. Continue salvaging your current ship. Efficient salvaging may be rewarded with a higher clothing priority.
Alright, Cutter, another shift,
Ooh.
another credit. Today's goal is to complete your certification rank 2. And in order to do that, we're gonna have to light up that new split saw mode you've just upgraded in the hab. Go ahead and equip it now.
Yeah.
Nice work there, Cutter. It's time to take the training wheels off and let you loose on this thing. My advice is to knock out your work order first, and then see if you can salvage every last bit of the training vessel. We call it using the whole buffalo.
Using the whole buffalo.
Cutter. Go get 'em, Tiger.
Can't believe it. Alright. Well, let's cut these points, shall we? Oopsie. Not. There we go. And there we are. Now that, I might detach it. Let's find out. It did, in fact, attach it. And you are for the processor. Oh, jeez. Goodbye!
Processing valuable object. Credit awarded.
Come on, you can get in there. That'll do it. Alright. Let's get the rest of this fucking thing. So these plates are going in the... Whoop! Shit! Fuck! Alright, we're gonna need to switch to our cutter. Stop right there, please. We're gonna need to switch to this, and we are gonna need to saw our way through this aluminum. Which is satisfying as shit. Alright. Now let's switch you to this. And this. And now that ought to do it. And it does, in fact, seem to have done it. There we go. Alright. You are for the barge. Whoop, let's hold up.
Salvage secured. Credit
Fuck!
new certification level attained. License level increased.
God damn. That really hit me like a motherfucker. And in you go into the barge.
Salvage department.
Now, what did we got for the aluminium? We have... So this is for the processor. This is for the furnace. But this is more valuable. What about this? Processor? This bottom part's for the processor. Okay. Let's switch on over to the cutter. Let's switch to this. And let's get that cut point. Alright. Blue collar space work, gang. It's a good way to make a living. Did I say good way? I meant it's shit. But there's nothing to be done. You gotta hold the brake while you're doing this shit. Let's get it. There you go. Uh-huh. Alright. There we go. Grapple that shit. Excuse me. We can toss y'all over to the furnace. Kablams! Just pull that up a little bit. There you go. Alright. Now, it looks like this is in fact free. So let's get you guys over that way. And you are also for the processor.
Valuable object processed.
So let's get you in there as well. Uh-huh. And what about you? You're furnace and processor, but I don't think I have the ability to cut you yet.
And spend them shiny new links tokens on
So let's just toss this whole thing in the processor. The whole goddamn thing. Oh, shit. How the fuck? Alright. Let's go ahead and switch to the cutter. Can I cut that shit? Yes. Alright, well that means it's gonna be half as heavy. Get back to the grappler, see if we can move this fucking thing at all. We cannot for some reason. Did I miss a cut point? I did miss a cut point. There we go. That'll do it. Alright, come on. Come on. There we go. Into the processor with you.
Object not accepted. Please revisit your training.
Worth more in the furnace. How can you tell? Because that says neurocarbon cut level. Ah. It's a matter of weight times value. It's hard to tell what the value is. Well, the important thing is that we use the whole buffalo. Can you please go in there? Thank you.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
Well, there we go. Use the whole buffalo, gang. And this is the part where I go into options and find the controls and re-put a keybind because, dude, I want more mouse buttons. I put scanner on the left mouse, like the thumb button, but I definitely want change weapon to be on the goddamn button. Helmet light. Oh, there's a helmet light. Interesting. Cutter, scanner, movement, grapple. Does it have to be R? Helmet light, pause, toggle work, right hand, select tool. There we go. Button 5. Thank you. Yeah, because this... I mean, I'm going to be doing that a lot. Back to the head. Oh, you can use the tool number? Oh, well then fuck. Then I'm going to change that to something else. Uh-huh. Where's my fucking mouse? Oh, there it is. Scanner. Definitely want this on this button. Wait, what? No? How? What button is button 5 being used for? Uh-oh. My mouse disappeared. Uh-oh, early access is coming. Mouse 4 is not currently being used. So what the fuck are you talking about? Let's just use the fucking default. There we go. Let's just use the default. Okay. Alright, whatever. Into the habitation. Quota complete! Rank 3, fuckers! Handheld utility grapple upgrade. $180,000 salvage. Well, that's okay.
Well, congratulations on completing certification rank 2 there, Cutter. Now that you've proven you kind of know what you're doing out there, Lynx has a present for you. Go ahead and make your way to the equipment upgrade screen and let's see what we see.
Alright, what do we got? Tether. Wait, what's this? Push. Grapple. Purchase license for a remote contiguous van der Waals medium tensor, or tether. Tethers can be deployed to establish electromagnetic anchors that pull objects along field medium. Oh, that's great!
Repeat after me, Cutter. Tethers are your friends.
Tethers are my friends.
Select your next ship and head out into the yard to try them out.
Okay, let's start our fucking ship. Working on another mackerel. It's the queen of the algebra. What do we got? We got the Oceanius. Claiming a new ship will clear the salvage bay of all remaining salvage. Yeah, I'm good. This one's got a little bit more of a fire warning and an explosion warning. Tethers are your friends. You can't see it, but in the bottom left it says the 2037 Martian industry was kickstarted by Howard Torin, humble son of an Australian diamond mine magnate. Wonder who that could be making fun of.
Alright, Cutter. This here macro is stripped down, but there's still plenty there for us to sink our teeth into, such as how we're gonna deal with the pressurized areas. But before we get into all that, let's try out your tethers. Your tethers are far stronger than the line on your grapple. Use them when you're trying to move objects that are much heavier than you are. Also, tethers stack, meaning the more you use, the stronger the pull you get out of them. If you put them in the right place, that is.
I see. Work order. Place a tether. Salvage the twin nacelle. The twin nacelle goes in the motherfucking barge. Look at that motherfucker go. I fucking did it.
Nice work, Cutter. Like I said, tethers are your friends. Once you get the hang of them, you can get pretty creative with how you use them. Alright, now for the fun stuff.
Holy shit.
When I say fun, I mean incredibly dangerous. Next, we're going to learn about pressurization. According to Lynx, decompression events are the #1 cause of death, and as a result, cloning. Alright, let's open up your scanner and see what we see.
A lot. Ah, there's the airlock. I'm sorry, am I doing something wrong? I'm literally hitting T to toggle the scanner. Quit to the main menu and retry? Oh, really? Yeah, that's probably what happened. Alright. Abandon ship. Alright. Back into my career. Alright, we gotta chill out with tethers and shit.
But before we get into all that, let's try out your tethers. Your tethers are far stronger than the line on your grapple. Use them when you're trying to move objects that are much heavier than you are. Also, tethers stack, meaning the more you use, the stronger the pull you get out of them.
You can just...
If you put them in the right place, that is.
Oh, well, that's much easier. That's much easier.
Nice work, Cutter. Like I said, tethers are your friends. Once you get the hang of them, you can get pretty creative with how you use them.
And down we go.
Alright, now for the fun stuff. And when I say fun, I mean incredibly dangerous. Next, we're gonna learn about pressurization. According to links, decompression events are the #1 cause of death, and as a result, cloning. Alright, let's open up your scanner and see what we see.
Alright. Okay. What the fuck? Why doesn't it want to allow me to do this? Hold on a second. What is this? So my tether should allow... When I had this bug, the only way I was able to fix it was by deleting the save and starting a new career. Really? Oh man, that is pretty cringe. All right. Let's try it again. We're gonna give it another shot. Well, that's a bad first impression. It's kind of goofy that the tutorial would be so buggy, considering it's the first thing players are likely to encounter. If it happens again, I guess we're skipping training. Try setting the resolution to 1080p. 4K wasn't tested thoroughly. Are you serious? What would that have to do with anything?
Before we jump in here, Cutter, it's customary to observe a moment of silence for a departing shipbreaker. You'll soon learn this type of thing doesn't happen very often up here. Okay. Well, my name is Weed. I'll be your
Speedrun. The ironic thing is that apparently I broke the tutorial by attempting. You can rush the first ship since they don't lock you out of your tools.
Never you mind about that. Let's
That's
get to work.
not true.
Go ahead and open your work order, and let's get started.
I actually literally can't believe that. All right. Career. The issue is that for some reason I can't progress any objectives.
To observe a moment of silence for a departing shipbreaker. You'll soon learn this type of thing doesn't happen very often up here. Okay. Well, my name is Weed. I'll be your eyes and ears when you're in the yard. Used to be a cutter myself until there were some complications.
Yeah, if it doesn't work here,
Never you mind about that. Let's get to work.
I'm gonna delete this, turn the game over, turn the game off. Wow, that is this is absolutely wild. All right. All right, let's try that again. Wow. That is an absolutely kind of embarrassing series of tutorial bugs. Like, legitimately embarrassing. Rest of the game works, just not the tutorial. That sucks. All right. Yeah, we're gonna give it another shot, and then failing that, we'll just skip the tutorial, which I really, really don't want to do, because, like, he was about to teach me about pressurization, which I would really, really like to know how to do it.
Before we jump in here, Cutter, it's customary to observe a moment of silence for the party.
Pretty much just watch 3 streamers, Pat and 2 other people. They all constantly have horrible bugs get their streams. I have bad luck with bugs on stream. Like, whenever I can encounter like a bug that is like quite damaging to my stream, it's always showing up.
Complications with one of my clone jobs, but never you mind about that. Let's get to work. Go ahead and open your work order, and let's get started. You ever want to pay off your debt like Sutherland did? It's all about completing your work orders.
I'm just not even gonna move until it tells me. Oops, wrong one. Wrong one again. No, OBS would have nothing to do with something like this.
Alright. These next 2 maneuvers are tough for most worms to wrap their heads around because most of you have never spent time in zero-G. We call them rolls. Give them a shot. Alright, Cutter. Your training ship is right there in the middle of the yard. Let's talk about the grapple tool for a moment, shall we? Specifically,
Could it be because I changed the key bindings?
now you can
Maybe.
pull things toward you using the grapple's reel ability. If you reel in an object that's lighter than you, you'll pull that object towards you. But if you reel in an object that's heavier than you, well, you're gonna sail towards it. Once you've grabbed the antenna with your grapple, your HUD tells you where you should put it. You've got furnaces and processors on the left and right, while the barge is underneath the ship. Well, congratulations
Oh, shit.
there, Cutter. Your very first pieces of salvage. Another billion or so of them antenna, and you will have completely wiped out your debt. I'm kidding, of course. All right, Cutter. You ready to perform a little zero-G ship surgery? Let's boot up your scanner and see what we see. Now we're looking for cut points. Think of them as the chunks of glue that hold the key structural segments of the ship together. Bingo. Just got the go-ahead from control to unlock your cutting tool. You may now equip the Stinger head mount. I'm uploading the final work order objective required to complete your certification rank 1 training, and yep, you guessed it. Let's get them nacelles on the barge with them new tools of yours. Now make sure you don't let your cutter overheat while you're slicing away.
Come on, you can do it.
Just about to overheat, or you can keep an eye on the temperature gauge in the lower right of your HUD.
There you go, nacelle. Oops a doodle. Okey-doke. And there we go. Raw, not even close.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Wrong one. Grapple, thank you. Come on, man. Get down there. Just come on, you can do it. And kablow. There we go.
And that's what it's all about, Cutter. The more work orders you complete, the closer you
Oh, weird.
Earning certs gives you access to better upgrades and perks for your tools, gear, and equipment, as well as access to more
To the hab.
ships back in your hab. Speaking of which, let's mosey on over to your personal habitation unit right now, because that's what you do when you finish your shift. You didn't think Lynx made you sleep out here.
Oh,
in the yard,
there we
did
go.
you?
Nailed it. Continue. Yeah. Excellent work for me.
Top of the morning to you, Cutter. As you know by now, this is your hat. I know it feels a bit flat right now, but I hear Lynx is looking into fixing it up real nice for you sometime in the near future. Alright, Cutter, another shift, another credit. Today's goal is to complete your certification rank 2. And in order to do that, we're gonna have to light up that new split saw mode you just upgraded in the hab. Go ahead and equip it now.
There we go.
There, Cutter. It's time to take the training wheels off and let you loose on this thing. My advice is to knock out your work order first, and then see if you can salvage every last bit of the training vessel. We call it using the whole buffalo. Waste not, want not, right, Cutter? Go get 'em, Tiger. We're out.
There we go. That's one piece. Let's go ahead and take a look at you. And perfect. These aren't perfect cuts, but that's okay. Now we can use our grabber. There you go. Just put that up a little bit and boop.
New certification level achieved.
Alright, let's get that aluminium out of you and into... aluminium, please. Please, aluminium. If you could just go over there, that'd be super. There you go. Up. There you go. Wait a second. Get in there, please. There we go. It's more aluminium.
Material deposited.
That's the hab. Whoops, fucking doodles. Oh, the whole fucking thing is going now. Oh, jeez.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Alright, let's get you out of there. Come on. There you are.
Salvage secured. Account credit
All right.
applied.
Alright, and and... Okay, you know what? Let's just go ahead. Let's just go ahead and hit it like this. And then what we can do is So a little bit of that. Oops, missed it. Missed it. Okay, so this is nanocarbon. Now I should be able to pull this off and toss it into the processor. Just come on, come on, come on, come on. Whoop. Uh-huh. There we go, that's a 1. And there's our number 2. Come on, pull off, pull off. You can do it. You can do it. Come on. There we are. Alright. And where's the rest of the fucking ship? Oh, it's up here. Alright. This is more nanocarbon. There you are. What's this? More nanocarbon. Uh-huh. Go up, go up, go up. Okay. And what else we got?
Nice job, Cutter.
I'm fucking
Get back here
super
and
lost.
end your shift and spend them shiny new links tokens on upgrading your gear. We've wrapped.
Where's the fucking ship? Oh shit. No. I pushed it all the way down here. God damn. Yeah, this is all for the furnace. Okay. Okay. Now, if I remember right, yeah, too strong. Need to slice it up like I did last time. And I think I got it. Looks cut to me. So let's see if we can move this fucking thing into... No, I missed another cut point. Okay, first of all, you... No, sorry, you... Furnace. Goodbye. Also, you...
Raw material processed.
Furnace.
Credits deposited.
Goodbye. And you. Up. 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 There we go. Furnace. Alright. I missed one of these cuts. Oh, you know what? You also furnace. And you never made it. Get in there.
Valuable object processed.
There it is. All right. Now that should do it. Get in there, aluminium. Yeah, like cutting this shit is fucking fun. If only that tutorial hadn't broken. I want to get that whole buffalo, man. There we go. Now that should be 0% mass. Unless I missed some tiny little piece of shit. That's fine. It's got a little red thing under the mass remaining at the top, so that makes sense. Alright, now let's be very careful about the next part.
Well, congratulations on completing certification rank 2 there, Cutter. Now that you've proven you kind of know what you're doing out there, Lynx has a present for you. Go ahead and make your way to the equipment upgrade screen and let's see what we see. Repeat after me, Cutter. Tethers are your friends. Let's select your next ship and head out into the yard.
Don't get used to getting 0%. That's kind of frustrating.
Alright, Cutter. This here macro is stripped down, but there's still plenty there for us to sink our teeth into, such as how we're going to deal with the pressurized area. But before we get into all that, let's try out your tethers. Your tethers are far stronger than the line on your grapple. Use them when you're trying to move objects that are much heavier than you are. Also, tethers stack, meaning the more you use, the stronger the pull you get out of them. If you put them in the right place, that is.
Salvage the twin nacelle.
Nice work, Cutter. Like I said, tethers are your friends. Once you get the hang of them, you can get pretty creative with how you use them. Alright, now for the fun stuff. And when I say fun, I mean incredibly dangerous. Next, we're going to learn about pressurization. According to Lynx,
I'm just gonna wait.
decompression events are the #1 cause of death, and as a result, cloning. Alright, let's open up your scanner and see what we see. Let's see if we can crack without making her pop. See that airlock over there? Let's go check it out.
All right. Airlocks. Oh, I should. Okay. Got my helmet light. I'll grab that utility key, thank you.
Using airlocks is always a good idea, but there may be times later when you encounter ships without functioning airlocks. We'll cross that bridge when we get there, Cutter. For now, let's get inside. Alright, let's see if there's a way to depressurize this sucker so we can get to work on it. Look for an atmosphere regulator. If it's working, this device will let us depressurize the room safely.
That looks important.
You don't want to trigger a violent decompression, believe me.
Okay. That's the airlock. Atmospheric regulator. There we go.
Now, sometimes you're going to want to depressurize a ship violently. If you don't want to get sucked through a 1-inch hole fracture, use your hands to grab onto any nearby surface. Just make sure it's nailed down. Alrighty, I'm lighting up your work order with the rest of the objectives for this ship.
All right. Whoopsie.
Airlock pressure levels dropping.
Look at the reactor.
There she is, the reactor. That's your meal ticket could just slide out of her coolant casing with a good yank from your grapple. But before you do that, it's always a good idea to clear a path for her straight to the barge, because once you pull it, she starts melting down.
Oh!
When it comes to reactors, you never know how many ticks you got till she goes boom. All right. The way you complete your work order from here on out is entirely up to you. Let's show Link so Weaver still knows how to turn worms into shipbreakers, all right?
Okay.
Cutter, Weaver out.
Alright. Well, first thing, let's get the grapple. And there you go. You're done. Now, those are dangerous to cut.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Interesting. Alright. Cut level 2. Looks like I may or may not be able to cut through this. Let's find out. Doesn't look like it. Alright. In fact, most of the ship is cut level 2. Alright. You know what? Looks like it'll just be easier to just yank it and pull it out. Where's the fucking... There we go. There we go. Come on. Come on.
Air pressure levels increasing.
What?
Please refrain from damage.
What? 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 How'd that happen? Okay, well, we've learned
All right. The way you complete your work order from here on out
that
is
the
entirely
reactor
up to you. Let's show
will
Link so Weaver still knows how to turn
blow
worms
up in
into
your
shipbreakers,
face.
all right? Good luck, Cutter. Weaver out.
Is what we have earned. Hey, fatty pig boy. Hey, darling.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not used to cutting ships apart. You can't judge me. It's against the law for y'all to judge me. That's right, it's against the law.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Uh-huh. And let's... Airlock.
Pressure levels dropping.
Uh-huh. So the cabin got depressurized, but not the rest of the ship. That's interesting.
Air pressure level decreasing.
So is it empty in here? It is, yeah. Which means I can out.
Pressure levels dropping.
Okay, so that's safe to decompress that. Alright. So there's that. Oopsie doodles. Alright, let's think. What are we working with? Can I take the entire back of the ship off? Let's find out. And let's not do what that is. Oh, fucking shit. This is fucking stressful. Alright. What is happening? Why is the ship upset with me? The crawl spaces were still pressurized. Well, I mean, that's okay. It's fine. We can now grapple this. We can just go ahead and pull you out and immediately tether you to that.
There you go.
Oh,
Level attained. License level increased.
okay. Now what do I got? I got a lot of nanocarbon on these panels. I got a lot of nanocarbon. What was that? Oh, that just blew right off. Oh, this is where I damaged the ship with my shoddy bullshit. Oopsie doodle.
Valuable object processed.
Fucking
Credit
whoopsie.
awarded.
Alright. Let's take a look at this engine. I got a cut point here. Oh, how am I gonna get this motherfucking thing? This whole what is this? This is nanocarbon? What am I looking at? Nanocarbon, yeah. Is that not strong enough? What's going on there? Yeah. Could you please pull that over, please? Yeah, I'm just gonna yeet this entire fucking thing into the processor. That should do it.
Well, Cutter.
That did do it.
Looks like you can manage on your own for a bit, which is good, because I just got assigned another worm on a salvage station on the other side of Earth Village. Just a reminder that your training amounts for O2, tethers, and fuel will be reset once you start your next shift. I'll be back to check in on you from time to time, but until then, remember this. Measure twice,
Cut
cut
once.
and tethers are your friend. Good luck out there.
But our tether's my fucking friend? I can't tell. You know what? I am actually gonna turn the game's video down because I'm not running at a stable frame rate, which is outrageous. Did that change the size of the window for you guys, by the way? Or is it still the same? Nah? Okay, great. Do you guys want me to turn the music up a bit? Yeah, let's just turn it up a bit. Alright, so they're gonna wipe my progress, so I might as well just hit the hab. Fucking my keyboard was off. God damn. Hey, did you think you'd ever be able to do space blue collar work?
Not in space, no. No space.
But what about working at night?
Yeah, I can work at night.
Oh.
I can work at night.
Oh.
No space.
Hey, babe.
Babe,
I love you.
love you.
Pretty.
You're pretty.
I am pretty. Thank you. Congratulations, motherfucker! Oh shit! You ranked up many things. And now, we are free. We are free of the goddamn tutorial. We're free! Holy shit! Fucking God damn it. That's really funny. 0.01% interest is a really good interest rate unless the initial payment is $1 billion. Oh, that's... Stop eating that space avocado toast. I legit don't know why. Hey, where's his bowl?
You did that.
Oh, I filled it with water and forgot to put it back down.
It's okay.
It is okay. Oh. Oh, it's exciting. Hey, dystopia sucks.
What do you mean?
The current dystopia in which we live.
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
sucks.
It's not great.
No part of it is cool at all.
No.
Don't get it. Does space debt suck more than Earth debt? Assuredly so. You can't get away from space debt. Space is everywhere. So, fuck. Cost me $500,000 to go to work for one shift. Oh, Jesus. Shipbreaker. I got a sticker. Fuck yeah, give me that sticker. Okay, we got a what the fuck is this? Cross-spectrum imaging visor integrated in the suit. Oh, it's my scanner. Visor connects to... Yes, please. I would love an upgrade to my scanner. I love more fuel. That's all I can upgrade, huh? Alright. Durability? Ugh. Oh, God. Start the ship. We're going for a macro-class ship. It's called the Oceanius. Current has a low fire damage and a low explosive damage, negligible ice and electrical. It's got a class 1 reactor. Let's continue the salvage. Oh, it's the one I was just working on. Let's do it. 10 tethers, huh? Oh my god, I have very little oxygen.
Credits deposited.
All right. New plan. Just cut the entire side of the ship off. And toss it in the fucking furnace. Or rather, the processor. Ah, the airlock is actually attached. Alright. Now... Oxygen is not time? Dude, I'm going to fucking die in 280 seconds. What the fuck? All right.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Caution. Tether supplies are low.
I'm aware. Oh, the airlock is still attached. Fucking shit.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Can I open this door? No. Can I detach it? It looks like. So let's detach it. Alright. Still pressurized. Perfect. Alright. Now I should be able to pull the airlock all the way out. Yeah? No. Fuck! Now that should open up the fucking airlock.
Gunner, make your way back to the kiosk on the starting platform to fill up your O2. Blue Ranger covered. Trust me on this one.
Oh!
Credits transferred.
I can refill my oxygen without ending my shift. Oh, thank goodness. I'm sorry? Can I...
Welcome to Vindatron 9000.
Oh my god.
Thank you for your purchase.
Oxygen level stabilizing.
How do I get out of this?
Have a nice day.
This fucking nightmare future. Alright. Alright, now I can relax a little bit more. Because we could take our time taking this thing apart. Alright. What do we have? That's structural? Objects, okay. So you go right into the processor. Come on. Come on. Come on. Just... Come on. Just... Fuck. It's still too big? Jesus Lord. Yeah, that's not coming apart. That's gonna have to be tethered. Shit, I should have used the tethers on the... Ah, well. Live and learn. Alright.
Processing valuable object. Credit awarded.
Take this piece off. This is really relaxing. Alright, that should do it. That did not do it. There's still a cut point. Oh, it's... That's a weird structural attachment. Oh, it's just heavy? Alright. In you go. Damn.
Object accepted for processing. Credit deposited.
Here we go. Oh. Ah. Uh-huh. Okay, good. Part of this seems to be knowing what to tether and what not to. There you go. Only 2 tethers left. How the fuck do I get in this goddamn thing?
Valuable object processed. Credit awarded.
Oh, there it is. Oh. Why can I not activate it? No power, huh? Well, let's, you know what? Fuck it. I can't depressurize it. Just toss the whole fucking thing in. That will blow up in my fucking face if I try and depressurize it. Surely it would be fine. Yeah, uh-huh.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
Alright. Let's get back to this. Wrong one.
Hey, Coder, I need you to head back to the kiosk on the starting platform to fill up your O2. Stat. Waiver out.
Ugh. This oxygen shit is a bummer! I can immediately see, like, the level of progression. Right? It's like, oh, O2, fuel speed, oxygen depletion time, etc.
Welcome to Ventatron 9000. Thank you for your...
Oxygen
Like, oxygen doesn't cost the most. Ha, I got another guy at a 14. Hey, 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 hey. You have to send me Gil, by the way. That's part of the deal. I forgot to tell all of you. Wah! Purge. Well, I gotta hate on my hustle. Cutting this ship apart is real fucking satisfying. Oh, really? Faster, huh? Just aim careful? Well, sure enough, look at that. I'm sorry. Did I miss one? Or is it simply too heavy?
Material deposit.
Oh man. This shit with the fucking... Tethers are your friends.
Cutter, you're out of tethers. Get yourself over to the kiosk to buy some more.
Wow, you really gotta spend money to make money. This fucking soundtrack is just perfect for this kind of shit. Just banjo and chillin'. Doing my hard man work. You guys see that shit going around? It's those four working dudes, like, pounding a goddamn stake into the ground, and they're alternating, like, the timing of their swings,
Tethers restored.
so that, like, they're just constantly hitting it, like, bang, 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 and it goes through, like, super deep. Like, there's no such thing as unskilled labor. Like, my dad doesn't have any fancy degrees, and he could build anything the fuck you want at your house. And he'd do a good goddamn job. You may lose a couple fingers in that process, because, you know, oopsies. Oh yeah, ship salvaging's a real job. It's dangerous shit.
Object processed. Credits.
Gold salvaging is a very depressing job. Boy. Oh, is gold salvaging the most depressing shit in the universe. Alright, what do we got? Is this all metal? Metal. Nanocar. Fuck! I want these panels off. But I don't. I wanted to hold throw the whole fucking thing into the whole fucking thing into the barge. Yeah. Unfortunately. Doesn't look like that's gonna be an option. Oh, I see what you mean by getting 100% is not worth it. Because there's always gonna be little bits and pieces that are just, like, floating around. Come on. Oh, gotta get more oxygen soon. Jesus Lord. What a pile of fucking shit.
Warning. Your oxygen reserves are dropping below.
Oh my God, shut up.
Levels.
Oh.
Valuable objects processed. Credits awarded.
Oxygen, oxygen, oxygen. Is this the new Among Us update? I don't know, man. Breathing's such a ripoff. Yeah, oxygen's very critical. Thank you.
Have a nice day.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Though I am pretty happy with how much of the ship I've cut apart. You can tether multiple parts together and then tether one piece to wherever to process them all at once. Interesting. Alright. Alright. Let's... Yeah, I'm gonna keep going, but I'm gonna go back to the alternative cutter. I don't want to overcut. Oh. Sometimes I think about what would have happened if I had become like a regular ass working man. Like doing a trade, like carpentry or plumbing or shit.
That would have been cool.
That would have been a life I could have been proud of. Or like even something simple like owning a store, like a corner store or something like that.
I can absolutely see you being
People need
maybe not a plumber.
people need late night sodas, man.
I think it'd be kind of hot if you were a plumber.
Yeah, you would think that.
What's wrong with that? Plumbing's a good job.
Whore.
How does that make me a whore?
I love you, babe. Marry you.
That doesn't even make sense.
I can marry you a lot.
But that's not logical.
Marry.
Caution. Tether supplies running low.
Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work?
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited. Object not accepted. Please revisit your training.
I'm sorry? Okay, now the rest of this is fucking aluminum. Like, nearly the whole goddamn thing is aluminum. So I can just toss this whole fucking thing. Getting this thing in the furnace is gonna be a little awkward, but it's gonna be worth it.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
Oh, it's just the panel. No, 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 no. I want the whole fucking thing. Oh, that is very heavy.
Cutter, looks like you used your last, haven't it? Head on over to the kiosk.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah.
Deposit accepted.
That's the shit right there.
Work order has been completed.
Fuck yeah. Didn't have to buy tethers again. Fuck yeah. We did it. We broke apart that fucking ship. I mean, Buffalo. Wait, I died already. I'm a clone, right? Darn. Ah, shit. I'm upside down and shit. God damn.
Warning. No tethers remaining.
Okay. We might have destroyed some of the ship. We might have destroyed a full ton of aluminum panels. We made $1.18 million. Oh, could I have pulled the atmospheric regulators off the ship themselves? I hate it! Why it gotta cost so much? Oh man, LT is my fucking fun bucks, huh? How do I repair my fucking gear? Repair kits? Oh my god. That's so awful. There's literally no salvage left. I'm at like 2% remaining of the goddamn fucking remaining. Like, come on. Let's view the ship catalog. Okay. We got all mackerels. All of which have a extreme threat of explosion. Of value, I have I mean, this one's pretty normal. This is the ship type that they pretty much all are, except for this one. Might as well give this one a shot. This is the station hopper. Sorry, no, this is the Southern Triton 8. I'm looking at $3 million worth of salvage. I'm looking at a Class 1 reactor and a thruster as fancies. So let's take a look at it. So first things first is always the no. First things first is not the reactor, because I failed to depressurize the ship last time.
Alright, Cutter. Now that you've completed your training, you're only about 1 billion credits away from paying off your debts in Lincoln. I know the thought of making 10,000 credits, let alone 1 billion, sounds impossible right now, but I can assure you it is within your reach if you put in the work. You've got the DNA to be a great salvager one day. Literally. Your report here says your blood work confirmed ideal genetic makeup, physique, intelligence, and psychological profile for the position of Shipbreaker. I'm guessing that means Lynx thinks you're less likely to blow yourself up. Let's see if they're onto something. Complete your work order and return here to your hive when you're ready for another ship. And careful with that reactor. One false move and you're a goner. And a whole lot of credits pourer.
That's right, Porwer.
Weaver out.
Let's get these goddamn nacelles. Alright. Now these are not attached. These are free floating. Okay. Alright. Them's the nacelles.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Oh, I'm on a fucking timer now. Alright. That's how it be, huh? Alright. There we go, there's the nacelles. Let's take a look at the pressurization.
Salvage secured.
It is currently
Account credit
pressurized. We're gonna need to change that.
Airlock pressure levels dropping.
Alright, there's no key in this one. That's a little more interesting.
Airlock pressure levels increasing.
What is this? Fuel. Oh! Fucking free-floating fuel. Alright.
Air pressure level decreasing. Airlock pressure levels dropping.
Alright. Let's... Oh boy. Objects. It's all empty. Alright, well. How the fuck am I gonna get all this shit out in time? Only reasonable way would be to open the ship up.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
How the Oh, god damn it. Okay.
Air pressure level decreasing.
That was an okay decompression. It's not the end of the world. I believe the entire ship is depressurized currently. Yes. Okay. A rectangle flew out of the cabin? Data drive.
Here is the machine. The machine is gone. Do you understand? No. No, I don't think you do. Here is man, all mankind, spreading out, spreading, 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 like roots of a tree through endless stars.
Oh, thank you, darling.
And there is the machine. The machine is going to stop the roots, the growth.
Oh, fuck oxygen.
The machine will unify us as minds in one body, a body that cannot age or grow or die. We will experience eternity in an instant and last until the end of the universe. Do you understand? The machine is what we become. I know this because I am a messenger, an angel. Did you know that? Yes.
This is one of the things that Doc Squiddy wrote for the game.
An angel for the machine that is God. That is what I am. I am here to join you to the machine. Thank you for your...
Oxygen level stabilizing.
Oh wait, could I have used the oxygen in there? I thought I had to... Ah, darn. Oh well, live and learn. Alright. Let's get back... We gotta get that engine and that reactor out. Something I don't know how I'm gonna do.
The boy requires his clean father.
Dog time! Excuse me, gang. It's dog time. Zangief! Zangief, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Couch. Zangief, couch. That's a good Zangief. Oh. You want your doggy foods, don't you? Even though you just gorged yourself gluttonously upon your hamburgers. Come here. Come here, my stinky boy. Come here. Come here. Yes. Here we go. There we go. Yeah. Gotta get in that shit. This is the first pass to get all the bits and pieces. Yeah. Good boy. And then we got to get the real good cleaning swabs. I got aloe vera and a little bit of alcohol and shit on it. Make sure to kill all that bacteria. Good for his skin. Oh. Come here. Come here. I know you hate it. I know you hate it. I know, but we have to do your noses. Oh, I dropped it. Come on. I know you hate it. I know. Okay. Okay. You did it. You did it. It's okay. You did it. Good boy. All right. High five. Shake. Zangief, shake. Zangief, down. Down. Zangief, speak. There you go.
What a good boy. Very obedient.
What a good doggy. I like how it doesn't bark so much. Just that's true. Alright. Back to this shit. Alright. Let's take a look at what we got here. So I can, in fact, get rid of the fuel tank, but I don't know how the fucking reactor is cut through. But yeah, we're gonna want to cut through the floor, probably. Now, how the fuck do I get in there? I don't think I can just straight up cut through it. I think I'm looking at level 2 nanocarbon. Let's see. How the fuck do you pull that thing out? Can I just pull that thing out? Let's take a look. Come on. Oh. That was, in fact, the cap. This would be the thruster. And I was able to pull it out without issue. All right. Now, I should be able to enter into here and use this. What am I looking at? To cut through this fucking floor. What the fuck was that? Oh. What am I looking at? Fuel tank! Okay. Definitely want to be real careful with that. Alright. Hit that cutter. There we go.
Cutter, there's 5 minutes remaining in this shift. Get in while the getting's good. We wrap.
Can I push you a little bit? Thank you. And we'll just tether you. Thank you.
Caution. Tether supplies are low.
That's fine. We're just gonna tether you directly to the barge. I don't even want to think about that. There we go. Straight out.
Credits awarded. Certification goal has been completed. Additional goals remain.
Alright. Now we need to salvage some metal. Metal is exclusively on the interior of the ship, as the externals are all nanocarbon. I am not going to be able to finish that in 4 minutes. So in that case, let's focus on some money. Let's see if we can get the glass out. We can, in fact, get the glass out. Ah, missed it.
Your oxygen reserves are low. Note that excess carbon dioxide can cause damage to Link's equipment.
Now I should be able to just pull this shit out. Should be able to, and I can. Boop.
Deposit accepted.
Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's find some oxygen. Let's find some oxygen. Is this oxygen? That's fuel. Is that oxygen?
Oxygen level
Thank you.
stabilizing.
Let's push this. Yeah, fuck. That's still attached, isn't it? Alright. Well, let's just pull that off. And toss you into Marge. Whoop.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Alright. Oh. Whoop. Alright. Oh. It's a I see. I see. Okay. Uh-huh. And boop. And that should give me. Nope. Now that's, there we go. Come on, glass.
Material deposited.
All right. There we go. And let's take a look at this. What do I got in here? I got chairs, and I got computer terminals. Let's just yank these fucking things out.
Wrap it up. You got about a minute left.
Dude, I am fucking busy right now, okay?
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Can you please, I can get this chair. I can get it.
Salvage secured. Credit deposited.
There we go.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
There we go. There we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, it'll just end. Oh. Well, I thought it was cool. New message. According to productivity, too much time is spent selecting shipbreaking tools. This is why we're rolling out tools 4.0. Well, compliance load has been referred to default. Tool 2 selection. Demo charges. Alright. I have 177 LTs. Which means I can, in fact, upgrade something. Helmet. O2 capacity. That'd be nice. Thrusters. Top speed. That's also nice. What do we got here? Grapple range. Grapple strength. Stinger. Range +5. Heat capacity. Cooldown. Let's go ahead and grab the audio reset so that we can hear shit. And then after that, it'll be grapple strength. Back to the ship. We're going to continue this salvage. Each cutter salvage the maximum amount of value in a timely manner. Yeah, fine. Fuck you. Oh, I keep my tethers. I keep my... Oh, God. What a mess. What the fuck is that shit? Oh, wow. That must be the barge. Alright. Alright.
Cutter, your equipment durability is dropping. Keep an eye on it. You don't want to be dangling in the wind with busted tools.
God damn it, my fucking scanner?
And use a repair kit to fix them up.
Oh my god. What a fucking piece of shit. What am I looking at here? Level 2 nanocarbon. How in the absolute piss am I gonna get through this shit? What am I looking at here? Level 3 nanocarbon. Interior walls are not... Oh, they are, yeah. Alright. There we go. Let's switch on out to the grapple. Whoop. Get out of there, please. Thank you. I just want you out of my fucking face, please. What the fuck am I looking at here? What is this? What is that? That's valuable. Alright, hold on. There it is. Now, if I did that correctly, this part of the ship should just not be attached at all. I think. Hard for me to get an eye on this from out here, but well, let's take a look. That's the wrong fucking tool. That shit is totally still attached. It is not that simple. Alright, fuck it. We're gonna cut the whole... Oh. It's hard for me to tell what parts are actually attached. Yeah, sure enough. It was in fact cut off. Thanks, gang.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Alright, now that we got some of that shit out, we can really start tearing this motherfucker apart. Okay. Stop. We're gonna cut through here. There we go. Another one out. Get out, please. Thank you. Holy shit! What is that? Okay. Okay. How do I get that off? There we go. If we could just kindly and gently push that through, that would be super. There we go. Holy fucking shit.
Deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Oxygen reserves are low.
Let's just go ahead and get that. Alright. We still have 3 more oxygen.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Alright. Let's go out there and tether this motherfucker to the... What am I looking at? Processor. Okay, so... Boop. Goodbye! Alright, we're getting there. We're getting there. So now, gotta chill. Throw that in there.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Throw you in there. Now what am I working with here? This is all attached. Okay. Can't. Yeah, it's gotta be cut. Alright. Ah, you don't need to cut the left, huh? Alright, let's grapple it. Into the fucking furnace. Boop.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
You too? Come on, fucker. Come on. Oh, Jesus. Alright. Oh, Jesus. Can I get out of that? Please get out. Get out. Get out! Whatever. We're just gonna hold on to this and boop. And there's a 4th panel in there, I think.
Material deposited.
I don't fucking see. There it is. Okay. There we are. Come on. Get out. Get out of there. Get out. You piece of shit. There we go. Okay. And kablamso. Alright. Now I can salvage this. Sorry, no, I can't salvage it. I can cut it. At those 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, these 4 points. Okay. And throw the whole fucking thing. Oh, jeez. Well, I somehow safely cut that off the wall. Kind of impressed. Honestly. Okay. That should do it. Okay. And down we go. And now, this shit is... This shit is almost all processor. So, I mean, there's a couple furnace shit, but... Goodbye, front of the ship!
Deposit accepted.
Tucker, you got 5 minutes left in this shift. Knock out that work order before they turn the lights out on you. We rest.
I'm fucking working on it, dude.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
I'm trying. to fucking throw these chairs into the barge. For salvage, please.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
God damn. Alright. Those are gone. Okay.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Let's slice this airlock out.
Warning. Oxygen reserves are low.
I'm aware of that, you fucking bitch. Alright. And there we go.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Now I should have a free and clear cockpit, airlock, which I can now put into, what the fuck? Oh, there it is. There's the airlock, goodbye. This is all processor.
Work order is complete.
Warning. Tethers depleted.
Yeah, huh? Now let's examine this fuel tank and how it's actually door console. What am I looking at? Nanocarbon panel? No. It looks like I can just pull it off. So let's just pull it off. Oh, okay.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Uh-huh. There you go.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Really just
Salvage deposit.
want to grab all these fucking... Uh-huh.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
I'm aware that my work order is complete. Thank you.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Alright.
We're getting down to the wire. Let's put a bow on this shit.
Uh-huh. Oopsie. Alright, what am I working with still? I'm looking at... still got a door... atmospheric unit. And,
Deposit accepted. Credit
that looks like the good shit. Oh, what's that? What am I looking at here? Oh, wait, medical kit. Oh. Like a real medical kit. Okay. Oh, shit. That was not great. Alright.
Welcome to Vintatron 9000.
Oh, you buy the utility key. Ugh. Gross.
Have a nice day.
Oh, I do need some tethers, don't I?
To Vintatron 9000. Thank you for your purchase.
Tethers restored.
Alright. Why do you keep going back to the ship that I've already stripped? But I have all this meat left. Oh, what's left isn't valuable? Well, here's the thing. I need to actually salvage a ship in this state to find that out. Are there not? Oh, that's weird. You okay, darling? Now, are you... You look... Okay. Let's see what happens. Hey, that's what I wanted! There we go. And it broke.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
Really?
Caution. Tether supplies running low.
Dude, tethers are the shit, but I need, like, a lot of them. Oh, that's how that works. Okay. When it flips around. Alright. Furnace.
Object accepted for processing.
That's not gonna come off. Can I get the doors, I wonder? Alright, well, let's get the other side before we wonder about that. Alright, that'll do it. Let's get that grapple on. Let's get you in there. And once you've started to pull, we'll grab you to you. Not really sure how that happened, but okay. Alright, come on. Pull, you fucking motherfucker. Alright, whatever. This is furnace? Not a lot of this thing is... Oh, boy.
Object processed. Credits deposited.
Alright, let's see if the doors are good. Okay, well... Alright, that's not gonna work anymore. Okay. Oh, just the panel. Oh, wow, this... Okay. Alright, yeah, I can see what you guys meant about the, thing. I'm just gonna toss the remainder of this whole fucking ship
Object accepted for processing.
into the,
Credits deposited.
into the processor.
Warning. No tethers remaining.
Yeah, darling?
Yeah, he's in the mail, but it's in like the
No worries.
You're good. It's not that big a deal.
There's a key floating there. Oh, let's take a look. Oh, sure enough. That would have been nice to have.
Oxygen reserves are low. Reminder.
No, I'm gonna go back right away. You're right. There was almost nothing of value remaining here. That's kind of a fucking bummer. Reactor, thruster, fuel. The only thing is you have work orders for certain amounts of aluminum or what have you. Alright. I only made $500,000 on that. Didn't even cover my cost. Alright. Data recovery. Yeah, right. Let's recover it. Owner from the Machine God. Got it. Okay. That's a little hinky. Alright. Guys, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to read that mail for Paige and then take a pee. So I'll be right back with more ships.
Let's go.
Alright, gang. I think we got one more ship in us. How do I repair my fucking shit? Ugh. I mean, it's not... Oh, God, this... Bummer. Bummer. Start shift. Let's view a ship catalog. What do we got? We got the These are all very similar, but this one's a different type. 3200? Okay, what do we got? A reactor, a power cell, and a thruster. RRQ doesn't work. I'm not high enough rank, dude.
Alright, Cutter. This here's another macro. Just a little history lesson for you. The entire macro class was decommissioned once they juiced the force of the rail gates. Link scooped up thousands of them on the cheap. Now finish up your work order and salvage as much as you can of each ship before moving on to the next. We call it using the whole buffalo. You want to pay off that mountain of debt you're carrying on your back. That's how it's done. Weaver out.
That sounds like a scam. Using the whole buffalo actually seems like a good way to get fucking ripped.
Hey, Cutter. Want to see something special? Take a look at that rail gate.
Wow, cool.
Wow. What a beauty. You know, no matter how many times I see that railgate fire, it never ceases to amaze me. Could be you one day.
There you go.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Let's hit that shit. And let's just go ahead and attach it to that. Goodbye.
Deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Alright. Let's pull you off. Whoa!
Air pressure level decreasing.
Oh!
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Wait, what's happening? Oh! Oh my god.
Warning. Fire damage.
Oh god.
9346-52. Your vital signs have been lost. Please reboot your monitor.
Well, that was Hardspace Shipbreaker. That's a cool game. Hey, Paige! Gonna be ending the stream right now! I died embarrassingly! I screwed up. Don't worry about it. Just letting you know. Alright, so. You may be seeing a little bit more of me later tonight, but for now, I'm going to thank the people and get the fuck out of here so I can get away from my embarrassment. Outer Wilds clip is better than that, but that's pretty good. Manos up for a year. Thanks, Manos. 12-month anniversary, yay. Finally subbed when you were doing that RE marathon. In the year since, you've adopted the dog and got engaged. Meanwhile, I had a stroke. Safe to say you had a better year than I. All good here, and congrats. Well, you beat a stroke, which I didn't do. So good for you, buddy. Bye, wife, who sub for 11. Thank you. Dark Lord Fodder sub for 7. Hey, Pat, excited to see this game. Friends that like stuff like Factorio, keep recommending it. It's really cool. Also happy to see you enjoy the genre. It's not for everybody, which I discovered after buying 3 different friends' Factorio. I still haven't tried Factorio. Should I try it on stream? That's the question. I'm going to assume you guys are going to say yes. Evil John Cena stuff for 27. Hi, Pat. Have you seen the feud between pro wrestler Randy Orton and the former rapper turned bootlegger Soulja Boy? Because it's real, and it's as stupid as it sounds, and I love it. I think the beef between Ice-T and Soulja Boy was the best and worst rap beef ever. Because on the one hand, every single thing that Ice-T said was fucking completely dead on. In that Soulja Boy was like making complete garbage and he was a moron. On the other hand, Ice-T, Soulja Boy is like a child. You are arguing with a fucking teenager and you're in your fucking 50s and you're a millionaire. The fuck are you doing? You're an old man. Stop having beefs. Luftrom sub for 25. Yo, have you heard you comment on Doc Squiddy's post? Are you gonna play his upcoming game? Adios? Absolutely. Adios looks cool. I'll play any game by somebody who can eloquently shit all over Destiny. Not microwave safe. Kicked in 5 months. Let's keep up the good work, Pat. Yeah. Thank you. Madman Rambler sub for 14. Honestly, the shipbreaking company has a fucking insane lock on this contract. It's a great, depressing 10-ton rock on your chest. Sure is. Actual Scum kicked in 21 months. It took 5 months to get unemployment. LOL. That sucks, but you got it. Actual Scum kicked in 10 subs. Thanks, Actual Scum. Enjoy your gift subs, everybody. Winter Titan suffered 19. Friendship ended with Destiny 2. FF14 is my new best friend. Hello, fellow Rogadin. Rogadin got big titties and got wide everything. They're the only characters with good beard options. Das Base suffered 27. Thank you. Duke Moose kicked in 20 months. Got to use the whole Buffalo Pat, every single piece. When I'm able to gut the ship of the good parts and throw the entirety of the rest of the ship into the fucking barge, I'm probably going to start doing that. Like, just throw the whole fucking thing in there. Mac Shop kicked in 19 months. Good shit, Cutter. Thank you. Buddha Brian, stuff for 14. Thank you. Winged 7, stuff for 40. Good eye, Pat. Looks like I joined just in time for the Goblin start. Hehe. Box Navy kicked in 554. Hey, Pat. Just got the Lahi in 14. What a banger. Can't wait to hear it loop 80 more times. Also, Emmett Selk is already my favorite character in the game. Good news for you. He gets better. Actual Scum kicked in 10 bucks. Says, RimWorld will be better if your goblins can handle it. I played it. It seems kind of clunky. I played it for like 10 minutes. It seems kind of clunky. Wib Wobbler sub for 5. Thanks, Wib. Paladin Duper kicked in 36 months. Happy 3 years, Pat. Congratulations on your engagement. Thank you. Nested Dreams sub for 3. Genre Discovery goes burr. I think I'm doing okay. Third Well sub for 25. Hey, Patrick, I thought of something funnier than 24. Is it 25? That joke sucks. Diadem sub for 19. Shinigami sub for 12. And Lizard sub for 28. Thanks, guys. Skim742, so it kicked in $5. Says can't catch the stream right now, but will be catching the VOD later. Want to throw games on your radar? Infinite Factory, my favorite Zachtronics game for introduction. Similar to Satisfactory, but less wiring and logistics. More algorithm design. And there are 2 more $5 donations to say. Wilmot's Warehouse. Could be good or bad for goblins. It's all about sorting a warehouse in a manner that works for you. My goblins, however, started screaming at me that it was not optimal. And 3, Creeper World. 3. You mentioned frequently that you like the building part of StarCraft, but not the combat. This one is all about quickly building a base to shoot water. While 4 is in development, I say start with 3. I don't like Infinifactory. That's just me, though. Healer by Day sub, thank you. Aoto Corp kicked in 31 months. How's mouse and keyboard for this game? When I played at PAX, the devs said the controller is the preferred way to play for most of them. Well, shit. I gotta rebind the buttons then, because the buttons fucking suck ass on their default controls. A Very Odd Juice up for 28 says Pet Babies. Thank you. Will do. King Regal up for 28. Yee, and now follow me here. Hall. Thank you. Altizen Rise kicked in 500 bits. I, for one, welcome our hyperspace future. But unrelated question, Pat. I'm currently making a spreadsheet of how many people Ryu has fought. 41 so far. And I just made it a Smash. Would me costumes count as the character or just the skin? Count him as the character. Also, Ryu has fought like more people than anyone ever. Include every character that's in Fortnite. Do that shit. And Gwith and Elder God suffer 27, and Wrangler suffer 21. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. All right, I'm out of here. Y'all have a good night. Don't tell anybody that I blew myself up with a depressurization and get stuck in the airlock. Sorry, the furnace. Don't know. Okay, bye.